Alrighty, boys. I want to make it clear to my subscribers that click this video that this video is I'm doing this video basically for me and my girlfriend to always be able to look back on these pictures and videos and as a way to deal with my feelings. I'm gonna do my best not to cry throughout this video, which is also why I might sound a little more energetic than I am. Trust me. I'm just like trying to trick my brain, right? Um, so I'm going to talk about these two kittens who have passed away. I will explain it, and I'm super tired and I feel like shit, honestly. So I'm sorry if I'm blabbering all over the place. Now to make this video not a complete you know, the depressing pool of feelings, I'm gonna start at the start, right? So. As some of you might already know, I'm originally from Belgium. I'm currently living in the Philippines, and in Belgium I was raised with animals, with pets, mainly cats and dogs, also other animals. And when I came here to the Philippines to live with my girlfriend, I got kind of lonely at the start, um, because we didn't really have pets here. So one day we decided to get a cat. And this cat, we went to this place that had a fresh nest of cats, and we went for the one that was sneaking away from us, basically trying not to be picked, I guess you could say. And that's her right here, Sneaky. This was our first cat here, blue eyes, very pretty. She has a skin disease, which you don't really see anything of nowadays, but when she was a kitten, you could see it. Um, Yeah, she was a very sweet cat. Nowadays she's a very distant cat, but she was a very sweet, playful cat. And this was our first cat. That's her as a kitten on the left, and then as an adult, more recent picture on the right. Um, she's the only long-haired cat that we have, fun fact. Then one day on the street, we found a kitten, or rather, this kitten found us. He came running to me specifically, ignoring other people on the road, just coming straight for me. And I knew I had to try and save its life. As you could see, it looked very skinny, very, like a lot of hair missing, very, very small as well for his age, because I'm pretty sure he was about Sneaky's age, but way smaller. So he clearly was like a street cat or thrown out on the street as a little baby, and he was barely alive, right? So we took him home and we took care of him, right? We did everything we could. We went to a vet and we did everything we could to keep him safe, essentially. And at first, Sneaky, being this size already, she didn't accept him at first, of course. She was very territorial, but that only lasted for like 2 days or so. And then she accepted him. They became best friends. I think he really saw her as like not really a mother figure, more like a sister figure, right? He didn't like try to drink milk or anything from her, uh, which, would have been impossible as well. Maybe they feel that, I don't know. Um, but yeah, they quickly became good friends, and this is Smeagol when he's grown up. These are more recent pictures. He's become the most loyal cat that I've ever had in my life, and my best friend. He's very strong now. He's very cool looking, as you can see. Um, yeah, he's just badass now. I'm super, super glad that he survived that stuff. And yeah, that's Smeagol. And Smeagol and Sneaky got children. They got three children. One was dead at birth already, and the other two are Nala on the left and Dash on the right. Dash is the one with the smaller black spot, basically, and he's the boy. Nala is the girl. On the left picture, you see Smeagol sitting with them because he was a very concerned father. He took good care of them, as much as a male cat can, I suppose. Um, this is them a little bit later. They're very good at posing, which is really funny. Uh, they're they're very cute. They're, a good boy and a good girl. Let's just put it that way, right? They're very different from their parents because I would say that they're way more spoiled. But it's not necessarily a bad thing, right? It means they have a good life. This is them eating on the left. It was one of their first times eating actual food. And there on the right, you can see, I believe that's Nala with her dad. Very cute. This is Dash. He has adopted the sitting pose of his dad, which you saw in a previous picture. It's just funny how they sit, honestly. And I thought it was super, super cute that he sits in the same position as his dad. Um, so yeah, that's our little family of cats that we had for well, Smeagol and Sneaky we had for a year before they got children, and then we got Nala and Dash for about, it's tough to say, 4 months. I'm not sure. And at that point in what was it? The end of July? No, no, no. It was in August. It was in August somewhere. I think mid-August. We found Koi, which is one of the cats that this video is about. Uh, because these four are healthy and well. They're all downstairs right now, and they're doing just fine. But now we're gonna move on to what this video is about. So we found Koi in like the middle of August on the street, basically hiding in like an empty uh house, right? But people owned the house, so we couldn't just like go on the property as much as I wanted to help the kitten because she was clearly, as you can see, sick and um abandoned by her mom. And I wanted to do what I could, same as with Smeagol, right? So we went back there for I think 2 evenings or 3 evenings in a row because she would not come out of there. And whenever we did manage to get her out, she would run away, and she was really fast. I could not catch her until like the third evening. We managed to catch her. We took her home. We gave her medicine. We took care of her, right? We did everything that we could, same as what we did with Smeagol. She really loved sitting on my feet every time I was at my desk. Um, Despite her size and her sickness, she uh, she already knew how to run upstairs, and she was already a very clean cat, a very good cat. So it's hard to say what age she was, to be honest, because because of her size and everything. So they weren't really accepting of her except for that. She accepted her immediately. But they could obviously sense that she was sick, right? And we were just trying to nurse her back to health.
How happy it is that I close his
And
eyes and I
this is a
gave him
video
the
of
best.
when I
How happy he is
made it a
for
nest,
sure.
basically,
For
here in the
sure, yeah.
room. And you can see she was very happy. She came to like hug me, and see she was like hugging the vet. She was very happy that I made her nest. And this is her going up the stairs. So despite her size and her sickness and probably her very young age, she already followed me up the stairs, which was pretty impressive. None of the other four cats did that at this age, or at this size at least. Uh, we only had her for like 3 days, and then she passed away in bed with me. Um, we don't know, like, what sickness she had. We weren't successful in curing it, obviously, and she passed away despite our best efforts, which really broke me, to be honest. Then fast forward another like 3 months, and Sneaky and Smeagol get their second nest of children. And this time it was 6 children, believe it or not. Which brings us to our second kitten, and he passed away, which is why I'm making this video. Literally, at the time of recording, I think it was last night. I've been awake for a long time, so it's hard to tell. But I'm pretty sure it was like last night or like um this morning, I suppose. I don't know. I'm sorry, but yeah, like this morning, very early. Um, Anyways, we'll get to that. So 6 children, 4 of them died within the first week. We don't know why. We like we have no clue why. It just happens sometimes. But 4 of them died within the first week, which left this striped cat and this white one. And by the way, the other 4 were also white. So the black one was immediately unique. He was a lot stronger than the other 5, and yeah, he was really strong. And this white one passed away at 10 days of age, I'm pretty sure. We did what we could, but once again, we had no idea what was wrong with them. So then only this black cat was left, right? The strongest one. And some time passed. That's him on the right there, trying to walk to his sister and mom. Um, he was very strong. He learned to walk pretty early on. He there seemed nothing wrong with him basically, as it did with the others. He and Dash were really good brothers to each other. They were best friends, and he made us very happy. He really did. And so we everything was fine with him until I suppose like yesterday evening. He suddenly seemed off in a few different ways, so I said, "All right, we have to go to a vet. We gotta get this checked out." And we did so, and at first they told us he's completely fine. They don't find anything wrong with him. They asked us to if we wanted to pay for extra tests, and we said yes because I know my cat. I knew something was wrong with him, and we did the tests, and they told us basically that he has corona, and 90% of kittens that have corona die. There is not much you can do. There's not a cure for corona in cats, and when they're this small, they also can't be like put on an infuse or anything. Uh, we bought like 3 medicine over there to like try and keep him alive throughout the night, and to just get him back to strength because even while sick, he was still, making noises. He was still walking around even. He was such a strong kitten. It's incredible. And then in the morning, uh, he just couldn't breathe anymore. The problem was not with his strength or, like nutrition or anything. The problem with him was that his lungs were messed up. He couldn't breathe and he was struggling breathing throughout the whole night. And in the morning, he passed away. Um, with the both of us sitting with him. And yeah, it really hurts. It really, really hurts. It's because the video on the right, I actually took that very morning, and as you can see, he was completely fine. He was just being himself and being playful. And then in the evening, suddenly they tell you your cat is dying, and it's just life hits in mysterious ways. Let's just put it that way. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video, like I said, for the sake of keeping memories. And I did start this upload month challenge, and I told myself when I started it, no excuses this time. There's no going back. There's no losing this challenge that you set for yourself. So I figured let's make a tribute to my 2 little kittens who I loved very much and who sadly enough haven't made it like the others. So that was it for today's video. I'm sorry that it wasn't like a gaming or a manga video, and I don't know. I have no clue what like tomorrow's video is going to be. I'm very tired and depressed. But I don't want to fail this challenge. I don't want to, right? I give up on too many things already in life. I don't want to fail this. So yeah, if any of my subscribers clicked on this video and listened to this, thank you, I guess, for allowing me to share some of my pain. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.